guys, I hope that you are having an amazing day so far. I just got home from the grocery store and I realized that I'd gotten a lot of items that I thought would be interesting for my moms that have gestational diabetes, or maybe you're just pregnant in general, but probably more for gestational diabetes. I wanted to show you what I got, the things that I know that work and the things that I'm trying, and I'll let you know what I think of them once I've actually eaten them and gotten a read to see how they do with my numbers. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I got, and yeah, without further ado, here we go. So this is kind of an overview of my quick little grocery haul that I got. Well, it's actually kind of a big haul. I don't usually get this many groceries at the same time, but it's what worked for me today. So the first thing that I have right here is a rotisserie chicken. They were on sale today, and we just really like having these in the house because it's an easy protein source for me. In case you didn't know, with gestational diabetes, you really want to be watching your protein and your fat intake. You want your diet to be like more high protein and fat because it helps your body digest carbs. And I got a lot of produce. I got broccoli, Brussels sprouts, some green onions and lemons, and some scallions. No, not scallions. These are shallots. I find that these add a lot more flavor than onions, and my husband doesn't really like the texture of onions. I can hide these a lot better in dishes, and he never complains about them or picks them out, which he doesn't complain about onions, but he does pick them out of meals if I use them. I also got these little cherry tomatoes. They're so easy to just wash and eat. I find for me with the gestational diabetes that it's so easy for me to not get all the fruit and veg that I need, and it's hard to eat fruit, so vegetables I can do. I got a couple packages of mushrooms. I got the shiitake mushrooms as well. I have those over here because I'm making a low-carb ramen recipe that I'm excited about. Never made it before. I got this like miso to go in that ramen. That's also what the green onions and the shallots are for. I also saw that they had kimchi. This only has a total of 2 grams of carbs. This is just so good for your gut. So my husband and I are going to be making a basil pesto chicken recipe. So I got some pesto, and that I'm really excited to try. So this one only has 2 grams of carbs, so that's a good sauce to use. And the pasta that I got to make it with is called Holista. So this is supposed to be a low glycemic pasta. We have never tried this, but it's made with like vegetables, so that's kind of interesting. It's not gluten-free, so if you're looking for that, it's not. But I've noticed that with low glycemic foods that my body has been processing them much better. So that's what we're gonna do. This recipe has like chicken, pesto, and mozzarella. I'm gonna slice this and put it on top, and also put some tomatoes on it and serve it with some linguine and a vegetable. I also got for breakfast these Kodiak Power Waffles. These have been really awesome, you guys. Put a little bit of butter on them, sugar-free syrup. It's such a good thing to have for breakfast. I always pair this with some eggs, sometimes eggs and bacon, depending on how hungry I am. But these have not spiked my blood sugar yet, and they do taste good. I pop them in the toaster, and they have 12 grams of protein. So loving these. Got some pasture-raised organic eggs. They were on sale, and I like to get organic anyway. And I also got some sausage. My husband and I always make breakfast every Saturday morning. Usually my husband makes it, and then we eat breakfast together, and I always make us like a nice coffee. I'll make us like a latte or a cappuccino. So I'm in charge of the drinks and he's in charge of the food. It's one of my favorite times of the week. One of my favorite times ever is when we're making breakfast together and eating it together and talking about our week. I love it. I'm really sad whenever we miss it. So this is something for us for breakfast tomorrow, and these eggs as well. Let's see, what else do I have for breakfast? So I'm curious to try oat milk in my coffee instead of almond milk. I'm getting a little bit tired of almond milk. So this has about the same amount of carbs, maybe even a little bit less than my typical almond milk. So I'll let you guys know how that works. And I also got an almond milk creamer, and this one only has 3 grams of carbs in a serving, but you've got to be really careful. That's a 1 tablespoon serving. I've literally never seen any human use 1 tablespoon of coffee creamer. If you're one of those humans, let me know. I also got a bottle of cold brew coffee. I'm one of those moms that cannot do without my coffee, so I have 1 cup a day. I always get the unsweetened, and I sweeten with Splenda or a sugar-free syrup. I also got this, what's it called? Dave's Keller Bread. I have not tried this, but a lot of mamas on my gestational diabetes Facebook group have said that this is really good. It does have protein and fiber, and there's, I believe, 13 grams of carbs. Yeah, 13 grams of carbs in 1 slice. So technically you could have 2 for breakfast. I probably could not handle that. I would probably do like 1 piece with cream cheese on it or regular cheese, like as toast. But I'm really excited to try this because I think my husband will like this too for sandwiches. And my other low carb bread wasn't great. The Solo was okay, but it wasn't great. I also have been able to tolerate like the mini oranges. I can have 1 or 2. Not as much in the morning. Fruit's hard for me to handle in the morning, but I can have them with a protein for a snack like cheese or peanut butter. The other items of produce, I just got some baby carrots because you can eat these unlimited. And I sprinkle these on yogurt for the antioxidants, these pomegranate seeds. They're so expensive. They're a treat, but I don't eat the whole thing. I couldn't for the diabetes, but also, wow, that's a lot of money. But I do sprinkle these on things and I love them. For a dessert, I have not tried the Yasso cooked bars at all, but I have heard from my fellow GD mamas that they work for them, so I'm going to try these. I'm excited because that looks so good. I also got this marinara sauce because I want to make my husband a meatball sub over the weekend. So, I mean, it has a decent amount of carbs in it. I probably won't eat a ton of this, or I'll just have my meatballs plain, but it's one of my husband's favorite foods. So I thought I would try this. This looks like it's a better quality product than some of the other sauces I've seen. And then I also got 2 boxes of Good Thins. They were buy one, get one free. I have been able to eat these with cheese or with other kinds of things. Like I could have that one with peanut butter, but I wouldn't. I don't eat a full serving. A serving, I think, is 11 or 12 pieces, and I only have like 5 or 6. But that's really good. I'm excited to have a couple of those. Another item that I eat a lot of is yogurt, but I do plain yogurt, and then I'll sweeten it with Splenda and put berries in it, as many as I can handle with my diabetes. And then I'll also add walnuts for more protein. I get really sad when I'm out of this. I also showed this in my other video, cottage cheese. I also get really sad when I'm out of this because it's so versatile. You can eat it salty or sweet. The only other thing that I have that I need to try is this dark chocolate dessert hummus. I was shocked at how low the listen to me, diet culture, how low the carb count was on these. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm wondering what the heck am I going to eat with it. I might try to eat it with an orange. We'll see. I would have normally eaten it with strawberries, but I'm not eating a ton of berries. And then of course I got some nuts because those are saving me these days. The other items, the last thing I got are the Zevia sodas. So these have been sweetened with stevia and not with sugar. This one has caffeine. This one's more for my husband, but I also got the lemon lime flavor, but they're in the fridge already for me because those are caffeine free. And these have been a good option. My nutritionist did caution me on stevia. She said there's not as much testing as far as how it affects your placenta and the baby. I have a hard time thinking it would be negative compared to artificial sweeteners. So I've been drinking some. I just don't drink a ton. So that's it, you guys. That's all I got at the grocery store today. I might make an update video letting you know how my numbers do with some of the newer items. Oh, I forgot something. I got to show you this. If you are a mom who has gestational diabetes and you want a dessert, try cheesecake. Okay? Hear me out. I know it sounds crazy. My dietitian, oh my God, my nutritionist, my dietitian at the diabetes center said there's so much protein in cheesecake that's something you'll be able to tolerate. So I usually just get the little slices at the grocery store. I don't get the whole thing, but they were out of those. And I thought, well, it's probably smarter to get this so I can freeze it. I probably will scrape off a good amount of the sauce and the whipped cream. But you guys, if you need a dessert, this is what you should try if you like cheesecake. And I'm going to just cut a piece tonight for dessert, and then I'm going to freeze the rest. Do yourself a favor, try cheesecake. I do the plain type. I have not tried like chocolate or anything like that. I'm kind of scared too, to be honest. But try cheesecake. It has never spiked my numbers, like not even once. And you know, that's not even like a Splenda cheesecake. Like it's just a regular cheesecake. And it's just from my grocery store. I'm not saying go to Cheesecake Factory and like go crazy or ham with something that's got a lot of toppings. I'm saying get yourself plain cheesecake and give that a try. Anyway, I feel like my arms are super shaky today. I don't know if it's the insulin or what, but I hope that you guys have a great day and this video was helpful, and put your comments below. What video would you like to see from me next? And don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.